How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Much.
Bro, I'm so glad you put that clip of him getting hit in the face with the waist.
I couldn't not, man.
Oh, I didn't. I still.
Why don't you watch my episodes,
Too busy, dude?
How come you don't watch my episodes, Lucas?
I do watch your episodes, Jimmy.
How come you doesn't watch our episodes, Tom?
So apparently you have to get a video of us doing a Grom race today, I guess.
I'm down. Which one's faster, though? You already raced. I already knew you raced.
It's still weight. Joe has how much weight on me?
Who? Maybe we should have Brian race it then.
Or me, Joe race.
There you go.
No. I just fixed it yesterday, Tom.
What you got going on here, buddy? What you got going on here?
Oh, just building a motor physio.
Over here?
Hang on, bro. I'm one at a time, please. All right.
He's trying to get you over there on his 400 horsepower.
What's this one, dude? 450 probs? Actually, no. This is an LSA motor.
I don't know. I don't remember what it made. You remember where this made?
I made a lot.
Like 660 maybe?
Yeah.
700?
It made pretty good power because it was all just cooling mods.
Yeah. And a cam.
And now it's heads cam?
No. Same heads as before. Same cam as before. We did put a cam in it. And then it's a built bottom end.
Okay. I feel you.
Because the other bottom end went kaput, you know?
So, you know what sort of bottom end stuff's in this? Looks real nice. Nice and creepy.
On the paper somewhere. So obviously we're doing like Johnson lifters and shit. LS9 head gaskets. Cali's H-beam rods.
Okay.
Wiseco pistons. And then stock crank.
Nice. Very nice, very nice. Non-serviceable.
Oh.
Your car is impossible to get in and out of.
Impossible? What are you talking about?
Fucking awful.
You're awful. How is that awful?
It's awful.
It's so easy.
No.
No.
Yeah, but the bar in the way, the seat comes up like halfway up the body.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah.
Awful.
The seat, I thought about laying back more, but the one thing I hate is when I'm racing a car is laying back at all. I like the seat to be upright when I'm racing because it gives me a much better sense of.
You don't like the lean?
Is it moving weirdly? Like if you're upright, I can feel everything.
Are you on all the bypasses?
If we can for the first pull, just so I can get a baseline because I haven't done anything with this.
I'll be curious what it makes for a boost with all the bypasses.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a part.
I bet your boost curve will look like this. Like it's got to have a little like until it overcomes the spring.
Yeah, there's got to be something. Like 6 pounds the whole way up.
That's cool.
Hey. So let's plug two of them back in or what?
Yeah. Actually, can we just plug one in?
I mean, I guess. Why?
Because I'm working up on it. I want to see what it's doing.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it really did the little swoop-de-whoop. Sounded like it just went up.
It was the exact same thing that yours did too when we pulled the pipe. Because it's losing power as we're trying to spin it.
Yep. Yeah, because it's taking.
Yeah.
Because it's only making 6 pounds.
Yeah, it's making 6 pounds, but that blower's going. You know.
It's that rotational.
So how's the belt look?
It looks different.
It looks different.
It looks like it's still there at 7,300 RPM.
Thank you, G. That's good.
I just, felt her out and she said, I'm ready, Brian.
One bypass is worth.
Yeah, I know, right?
So with each bypass, it's more boost. It's interesting.
Pretty cool.
It does sound different with those things open.
Well, yeah, because you're hearing air come out.
Yeah.
Too much. Still bleed, not too much.
Oh.
How the hell are you at 78?
What's that?
How the hell are you at 78% basic?
Well, I don't have hardly any timing into it, but it's making 15, 16 pounds of boost already.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is it time?
No, I need to scale it.
Is it
Get
time?
the scaling right, and then once I have the scaling right, then we can plug the other one in. So let me do some.
What about timing though? I just want to, I'm curious what it does.
I'll throw some more timing at it.
I'm curious what it does with timing.
Yeah, I'm at 10 degrees right now, so I'll throw more at it. So we've got both plugged in. It's just the top one that's open.
Just look down here.
That is.
What is this for? The red anodized thing.
Let me see. Let me show you.
There it is. Dirtbags. First gear is so fun in this. It's like
Apparently, this car will not be at SCT.
no.
Didn't get done in time.
What is it? What is it waiting on?
Body
Body
shop
work?
and wheels. Turbo 6 gen though got his beadlocks.
Nice. Man, I'm really bummed about Verolini, dude. I'm sure he's very bummed as well.
Yes.
Is all three on? Woo! What's up, dog?
What's up?
What you doing?
Pulling the trans out.
Yeah? Making some bad noises.
Horrible noises.
How far into this are you?
Not super far. I pretty much just have the exhaust off at this point.
Okay.
Because that was a huge sucker because it's all slip fit. That faced each other.
Yeah.
So I had to pull the headers. Do all kinds of
You had to pull the headers too? Ugh.
I'm doing headers on it anyways.
Oh, okay. How's it going, buddy? What'd you say?
What's all that wet stuff now?
Yeah, right? It's weird. It's making all this green stuff grow out there. How's it going?
I just got here.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Think we can make more power than my Mustang?
You never know. Those batteries are incredible, man.
What did this thing make? On Justin's?
930. Yeah. But that was with those brisk plugs I kept fouling out. So who knows, they could have been fouled out.
Yeah.
But those are good. I've checked those. I put 500 miles on them, they still look great. So,
Are you port injection?
no, just your low side. It's
Race gas, right?
It's got E30 in it.
Okay, cool. The red one out there that we just had come in, it's a A94 air-to-air cam port. That one made 975.
Nice.
10 speed. I don't remember what pulley number.
Yeah. I'd assume as long as it makes around the same power as it makes now, but just drives better.
What are the cam specs on it? Any idea?
It's one of those Vengeance Racing Vindicator cams off the shelf deal. I really don't know.
Okay. Do you know if it has a phase limiter lockout or a limiter?
It's got the limiter in it.
the limiter, so it can still roll.
Yep.
Okay. That was really the only question I had at that point, because I already have the file to build off of and everything, so I already did that.
It's a pretty off the shelf deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing.
Math is in the end tank for the.
Are you air to water or air to air?
It's in the tube. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's an air to water.
Use the same
And it's
map
got-
signal then as Tracy Smith.
Yeah.
And it's got the dual. It's got dual 15 meth nozzles in it.
Okay.
It's on E30.
On E30 permanently, or it has a flex fuel sensor?
It's got a flex fuel.
Okay, because I was going to say, I remember looking at this file, and it's got flex turned on, but none of the diagnostics are turned on. It's not using the flex sensor to add any timing or anything.
Well,
So I was like, does this have flex,
that's
or does
why
it not
it's
have flex?
That's why it's here.
There was a lot of weird stuff.
I'm tired
where I
of
was
having
like,
this thing
what the
not
hell?
right. So
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Is that powder
Pictures
coating?
don't do it justice, man.
yeah, no, I had a friend of mine just bought all this powder coating stuff, and he's like, "Hey man, take some stuff off your car. I want to powder coat it." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I don't know."
Yeah.
And
Experiment.
he did a really good job on
That
it.
red is
Looks
pretty.
nice.
Yeah, I like the red.
Oh, did you get calipers in it too?
I did. Yeah, I changed everything that was mustard yellow over to the red.
Was he your trial run with his equipment?
He was. He was.
That turned out good.
Yeah, I was.
great.
And he had it done in 4 hours after
Wow.
dropping it off. Yeah, that was another thing
Take
I liked.
that.
Yeah.
I've heard like powder coating the actual process isn't that bad if you have all the right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he had the nice little setup in his
it
garage.
looks like glass. It's
Yeah, I think if
crazy.
you have the stuff to bake it and do everything properly to cure it. And...
Got it. I mean, it's with this.
That's for the map.
Ah, yes.
So
Okay.
that's because that's for the map controller.
Interesting.
Technically, when you go Century, you should be map based.
Yeah.
Map is great for PD blowers because you're like,
Yeah.
there's all the boost right away.
Yeah.
You need it with airflow.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll work.
Still.
The main thing it does is it like it idles stupid low,
Yeah.
and then like when you're driving it, it's like the throttle like opens and closes like it's like.
Yeah. I was looking at what was done in there, and it's 100% stock torque model,
Yeah.
which these are super sensitive to.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's nowhere near stock.
No. And
That- that's
it
a lot of
changed all that whenever we did the Procharger. Like that's
Yeah.
when the drivability of it completely
Went to
changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to
I mean,
make sure.
yeah, you know, it just needs
Yeah.
someone that knows.
Wide open throttle. Does it hit the shifts?
Yeah, it's all the shifts, yeah.
That's the one thing I can't do anything about as far as reading out what's in it to kind of look at it and go, okay, we have a problem here or we don't.
Yeah.
The TCMs, when you read it out, it just downloads a stock file. You can't technically read the computer. All you can do is overwrite.
Yeah.
So we're just going to be overwriting what's in the TCM.
Yeah, it shifts wide open throttle just fine.
The automatic 10 speeds are really good. They don't need much of an adjustment to get it to
Yeah.
keep going and make the shifts and everything else. So, okay.
It's still wear you out driving.
Yeah.
Because it's like the pedals so
You're
it's either
constantly
touchy
jerking
or
with
you
it.
got to push it harder.
And we'll see how much better we can make it. Some of it is just the airflow going through that tube where the map is. It looks like it's small enough to where it'll help to get rid of some of the transients. The other thing too is depending on how much idle vacuum it has. on the really aggressive pulley combos and everything, it's just trying to shovel air into it. And if the bypass doesn't stay open enough, like if the spring isn't weak enough, it'll cause a bit of a surge as well. So if we've got so much air that the bypass is not allowing enough air out, it'll cause a surging condition.
What's up?
That's why I was all over the fucking road.
Yeah, it's got bias plies on the front. And
You're on a bias?
yeah, on the front.
Yeah,
They didn't have
out there like, man, this thing's awfully loose.
Now they do, but
I thought these new
whenever
Camaros
you
were
took
supposed to
off,
handle
like, you
good.
know, it's like,
Yeah,
it hasn't rained.
I thought it was a radial of some sorts, and I was doing about 55, 60 down the road, and I'm like, man, this thing's f***ing all over.
That's awesome.
If you wanted to, just take it around the block and see how it drives, like part throttle. I'd stay under 50.
Yeah.
But it's actually not too bad because it's not downpouring, you know, it's not raining like crazy. And just keep it under 50 and you'll be all right.
So what do you like driving more? This or the Mustang?
Well, I mean, right now the Mustang.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Mustang drives like ass.
Yeah.
Well, it did drive like ass. But I mean, I like this car more.
Really?
It's got more sporty feel to it.
Really?
The Mustang, it feels like you're driving a Ford. I mean,
Is it just kind of blah?
it is.
Okay.
I don't know, we'll find out with 950 horse.
Go drive it.
Better?
Not even a comparison.
Yeah. Just even backing out of the shop, it sounded better.
Oh, yeah. Thing drives like shit, man. We just need to start over. No, it's great.
Good.
I mean, it drives like it did when it.
Good. Yeah, I was gonna say it should. Looking at how much it's trying to bypass and everything, it's not that bad. So it should drive pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sweet. Straight E30, I'm going to make it, it's going to be flex fuel, but with only 30% ethanol, I'm not going to have a lot of room to blend for timing addition. So I'm going to have some of the timing in the main tables, some of the timing in the ethanol tables. I would say it's probably not a good idea to run 91.
Yeah.
If you're planning on doing E30, always try and run E30.
Yeah, I'll just run E30 all the time.
And that way I can try and, because I've got a very short window where I can start to add timing based on ethanol content, and E30 is just not enough content to make a big difference in timing.
Yeah, and honestly, probably why you're seeing E40 in there is because there's probably a little bit of E85.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, I'm seeing E40 right now.
It
So
should just be straight, like E28, E30 is what it usually reads.
okay.
Oh!
And hey, it's almost within 100 horsepower of my V1X Coyote.
Yeah.
Nick. Hey, Justin. Your graph was doing that before, right?
I think so.
The cam's rolling back. You need a full lockout.
Yeah, it's losing control of the cam.
Oh, it is?
We're a degree or two here retarded, but by the time we get to here, it's -8 and then 10.
Oh.
You need to
So it's just the cam phaser can't control it.
It's really easy on these cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It needs a full lockout
Okay.
because that's nothing we can fix.
Yeah.
I can just watch the cam just losing it. High RPM with aggressive springs and everything else.
Oh, it's got aggressive lifters. And
It
springs
does
and
not
everything,
like it. It needs a full lockout.
I had to do one on an NA car.
Yeah, it's got short travel Johnson lifters in it.
It's just too much. The cam phaser just can't control it.
Well, that can't be.
So, ultimately, I'm gonna probably want this thing to be shifting at like 65,
Yeah.
so it doesn't run into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you normally have them at on these cars?
I guess I'd be at 7, 7.
Really?
I'd have it set to shift at like 7.
You have good lifters. I'd be like
Yeah. Set, run that bitch out.
yeah. 74.
But yeah, it starts to, I'm commanding 0. It starts to roll back to 1 or 2 right here, and then it just 8, 10.
Well, he's doing that. Well, I guess yeah, you got both down. Yep. It's not much. It's what it is.
At least you don't have to pull the radiator.
And these dual 15 meth nozzles hit like a ton of bricks.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to pull
Like a
enough fuel
nitrous
out of
shot.
here, but my God.
No, we like all the meth.
How much torque does Mustang make? You said it was like...
It made 680.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta race them, see which one does better.
I think I'd be able to beat Chase. That's my thing. It'd be Chase.
Yeah, it's almost like with this much power, it shifts too much.
You want my honest opinion? I bet you
Really?
RPM. The
Oh.
problem is with the 10-speed is you have such a smaller window you're playing with. He's revving to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at how much
I
it's shifting.
wouldn't be
It
surprised if
shifts.
it went.
The other thing is it keeps it above 5,500 throughout the whole, every shift. It only drops down to, you know, keeps you all up here, which is great.
I do think you'll get out of the hole harder.
Yeah. I mean, as fast as this transmission shifts, it's still shifting too much.
Yeah.
Which, when you make this much power, it doesn't need all these gears. Just throw a good converter in it and put a turbo 400 in or something.
I'm curious to see what these would do with like a... I feel like these with like a taller gear would be...
It would help because
Better.
it would.
Or revving to
I mean, this thing's going to be 1st to 7th gear in the quarter mile.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's a lot of shift.
That is a lot of shifts.
And as fast as it shifts, it's still wasted time that you're not accelerating.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm curious to see what tall gear would do. Oh boy. That is insane. That comes out of the catch can?
Yeah.
Holy sh**. Will that like burn off or?
Nope.
Dude, that
Stays
is
in there.
f***ing crazy. And that's just from cold start, or that's like 85 or like what's?
It's a mix of it all.
Uh-huh.
It's from like cold starts mostly, when it takes so much fuel to start it, but it's difficult to use it. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's unreal.
It's straight vodka.
Is there actually E in it, you think? Probably.
Yeah, it's the alcohol part of it, or whatever you want to call it.
So it's not, it doesn't smell like water, it smells like E, right?
It smells like sweet. Oh, you're drunk.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It does smell like vodka or something. Jesus. I mean, that could make its way back in the engine, right? Or like...
Yeah. And it like destroys your oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
I try not to start my car unless I let it get all the way up.
Yep. Oh dang, doing the beads. This looks way better than those. Yeah. Doing the dishes.
Cars need to go back to like, I mean, I get why they keep pushing it out. It's for handling. You need to go back in.
They do.
They can stay out and just push the center in, you know?
Yeah.
Like the old Diablo,
mid-90s cars had it.
like the Diablo SVs, like, you know,
Every 90s.
Countach's.
Supra. Oh, you're talking factory engines.
Yeah.
But every car back then could get a ditch.
Huh?
Every car back then you could get a ditch.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
cars nowadays,
No way. I got my vlogging set up, man. Yeah. How's it going, guys?
I'm a vlogger. I don't know if you know this.
How's it going, guys? Hope you have a great day. This is Jimmy here.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? This is our YouTube channel.
Last time when I ran the Camaro, it had been like over a year since I ran it previous to that. And on the first pass, I totally wasn't ready. Like I had my head forward. I was just sitting there like this. I'm like, oh, let's do it. Off the trans brake, and, you know, your head hits the back. You're just like tunnel vision for about a second or two, and then it works back. I'm like, God damn, I totally forgot what that feels like. Because it had been over a year, I think, since I had run it previously. I'm like, okay, now I'm good. Let's do it.
Still have the, my exhaust doesn't sound like yours.
They've been put some sweet grips on. The guy that had this before me just gutted it, he said. He says this factory muffler, he just gutted it, so. Yeah, man. I pulled a wheelie accidentally once.
At least you didn't lay it down.
I did. I dropped it in my garage a couple times. But that's the beauty of these. Who gives a
Yeah, it's true.
Mine got
fine.
cartwheeled at 45.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fine now.
I didn't know car wheel.
Yeah,
you left that part out.
No, the car was past it.
Yeah.
As I learned daughter did into the pavement.
like high.
They look high.
Like 18 or
Oh, you're doing serious class?
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe I should enter it.
Hey, you want to get beat again?
Ooh.
What class are you doing?
I don't know. That's the problem. I really don't know.
Can we just sign up
They
for
don't
you?
have like a super slow Corvette class. So.
No. I should go on the car show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just got the car done, I think.
I've lost pieces to our tire pressure gauge.
Oh no.
All right, the good news is I also have a keychain now.
That's good.
So-
half a quarter of a tire pressure gauge.
It's a pretty sweet keychain, like, you know. Oh, like, are you serious about cars and stuff? Like, oh, well, yes, I am. Have you seen my keychain?
Yeah, have you seen the nozzle for my tire pressure? It almost looks
yeah.
like a turbo thing. Unless
Want
you
to
ask
check out my
somebody.
nozzle?
My nozzle.
I may or may not still be able to air down tires.
There you go.
Nothing
That should
says
work.
you need all these extra pieces. We got some peeps?
It sounds like
Oh, those are street cars. Oh man, is that red? Oh, that guy is here again. I hate this dude because he's fast.
Who is it? Oh, is it Baumier?
I think so.
It's a 69 Camaro, right?
Yeah, the red one.
Getting older and older.
Oh yeah, that car's real fast.
Thank you. That's why I hate him. Because he's fast. Like, super nice guy. He's like, oh, I'm sorry I'm so fast. We almost like that last year when they made the race a little longer because he's on like a little fuel cell. So we almost had him out of gas.
Yeah, that car's been like the same setup for like, I don't even know, since I don't know, since I could drive. But
Yeah.
and it's like just
Shows up
raped
in-
everybody
yeah.
consistently.
He just shows up in Rexfuls and drives it on the street like with this 7-second cage and 7-second car with this 7-second power
Yep.
and 7-second tires.
That could be you. You have a 7-second cage and a 7-second car with 7-second power.
I got a 7-second mouth.
You do.
I got an 8-second car. I got
That's true.
7-second mount.
That's true.
It's not like we're
See, anybody who doesn't know about cars would assume a 7-second dude is probably not a good thing. You know, like I don't know. People call me a 7-second dude, but I don't think that's the.
It's probably not the same.
No, not the same context.
Yeah.
I just. Dude, that thing is nasty looking.
Yeah, that V behind us here, look. I'll scoot over.
You can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but there's two very large turbos.
Twins right up front.
Twins! Twins! It's so weird sounding. The exhaust coming out of the hood, you know.
Just 2 4-bangers.
Yeah.
It's a key. This is a key street car test.
Yeah.
Let's see who's here. I gave them all some love, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing the 2 Camaros.
I think we lost somebody.
Let's hope we did.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
There they are. One.
Come on, he's
Where's
fast.
Bombier? Yep, there he is.
7-second Bombier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the last one got me on the hole, which was funny. Second year,
Everybody else's stuff is doing all right?
Huh?
How many of those foils are free?
One, not for 4 passes.
How much?
better start drinking some more monsters.
Yeah, I gotta put in restricted push rod.